know, when you build a product of passion like this, one of the caveats that makes it all worthwhile is when you do a show and the media recognizes you and the market recognizes and say, look, this was really innovative. This is really cool. And that was important to put a lot of steam in the engine. You know, when you realize that what you're designing is actually creative and innovative, there's a value in solving a problem in a new way. The most obvious benefit of the shark cage is allowing people to go up their ramp at any speed or method they choose. So in the past, the selection was you gambled and you rode up your ramp, but the ramps weren't attached. And if that ramp detaches, your vehicle is in danger and your health is in danger. You're gonna get injured. I had an experience once where I was by myself trying to load a heavy motorcycle. It came over and fell on top of me. And the pain and experience of having a heavy motorcycle come down on top of me determined my direction with shark cage. The original cocktail napkins of how we saw it ended up being the final product. But in that path, there were 4 different distinct approaches on how we could make this thing fold. But in the end, we came back, the original idea was the most solid.
We basically started with some 3D models. We did some 3D printing in order to get to the stages we're at, where we were able to articulate and see everything that happened with it before we went into fabrication. These things actually saved us hours and hours and hours of work. We created specific angles into the extrusion so we can create that arch that we get out of it. 1,500-pound load capacity on this ramp. The arch is very specific for clearance on some of your smaller, lower bikes. So you can take your Harleys and your street bikes up there with confidence and not worry about ripping the cowlings off the bottom of your bikes. We knew we wanted to use aluminum because of the weight and strength factors. We also wanted to make sure we were using aircraft quality aluminum, T6 6061. It's a high tensile strength. It helps us achieve the weight loads that we're looking for.
There's always going to be bumps. You're usually late showing up on the day, your buddies are eager to ride, people come in hot to the pits. And the bed extender was designed to cinch in against the rear tire of the vehicle and keep it from bouncing. This allows the driver to go off-road his vehicle and access the deep mountains and not have to go 3 miles an hour to get there. Cargo box is designed for the everyday guy to be able to put his tools, his gear bag, his gas cans, a pitch of rope, his shovels. If he gets stuck four-wheeling, they're safe, they're secure, they're not going to bounce out. Things that go in the back of the pickup truck we want to keep secure. So if someone's parked overnight at a hotel on a drive with a cargo cover, we can lock our gear down and not worry about things disappearing throughout the night. The sunshade itself was a bit of an invention from Mr. Chuck's son. Obviously concerned with how he looks at the track. You know, he felt the importance of, hey, why don't we put a sunshade on top of this? And sure enough, it worked out that if you flip the cage over backwards, it supported perfectly for a sunshade. All we had to do was develop the telescopic legs that would lock and anchor it down.
And then having the table was really nice to spread your helmet and your gear out so you can easily access everything and get organized. So we were really excited when we discovered all the different functions that were true contributions to the riding experience. The largest automotive show in the world gave us an award for exterior accessory out of 2,000 products, runner-up at this year's SEMA. So we were really excited about that.
Okay, Kickstarter, here it is. It's the end of the day. We've got the shark cage ready to go out, but now we need your help to bring the tooling and molding to completion, to let us finish the accessories so we can bring the shark cage out to all the riders of bikes and quads, side-by-sides. We want this dream to happen for all of us. Thank you.